Hello, guys. We need to talk. We need to talk about the state of MM2 right now. I wanted to try some new content out where it's kind of like talking, yapping content, because I feel like it's not really been done before, where someone just like speaks truthfully about their opinion on the game they play. So I'm going to talk about my opinion on Murder Mystery and how it is right now, like what state it's in right now, because I feel like that's something that people haven't really mentioned. But first, let's go into a public lobby so I can have some gameplay while I talk. Okay, I'm in a main, normal public server right now, and I think we should talk about the first main thing. The Murder Mystery 2 community is not as popular as it has been before. I'm not saying the community is dying, I'm just saying like it's so much less involved in. Someone just spoke on voice chat. It's so much less like talked about and active than it used to be. Maybe earlier this year, maybe in the summer update and at the start of this year. And that has quite a few reasons. One of the main reasons is the rise of other... Is this focus? It is. Wait, is he talking?
Alright, you know what?
What?
Yo!
I had you muted, what? Yeah, what's up? So, you see that guy over there? Top Skylander? Yeah, he's actually teaming. So I need you to team with us to beat the teamers, okay? We're all teaming.
Okay.
I bet we just
The video's changed apparently. Anyway, the community is just so much less involved in than it used to be because of new games like coming up. Other games have bigger communities like that people are more involved in than this game, and it's just fallen flat a bit, mainly because I feel like there's not as much updates and hype for this game than there is other games, and it just gets left in the dust sometimes, especially in periods like this where we're still in the Halloween update and it's a couple days until December. Another thing is the time of year. For as long as I can remember doing this kind of content, the period from the start of September to the start of December has always been a low period for this game and the content that people make for this game. There's been people having a flop era, which I also talk about quite a bit, but I mean, it passes always eventually, but the game just seems to have this really low period where people are really demotivated and don't really connect with the game like they used to, and either end up quitting or taking a break. And it's literally just because of the time. For some reason, it always just gets a bit down around this time. Moving on, I want to talk about updates and what the updates are like, how frequent they update, the lack of updates that people seem to have in this game and the fans of this game. I personally, and I'll put it blank, not blank, I'll put it blunt, I don't think the updates being so spaced apart is a bad thing. I think it's actually quite an awesome for this game. I feel like having seasonal updates makes it better, makes the updates more hype, makes the updates more like hyped up, and people enjoy the updates a bit more when there's less. And it's just like really fun when an update does drop. The only downside to something like this is this little quiet, boring period after the season has passed that the update is based around, and everyone's just like waiting for the next update or waiting for this update to leave. This kind of thing happens in November after Halloween. It happens in January and February after December and Christmas, and it happens in September, August time after the summer update. It's just always what happens with a game like this. A simple game that many people play. It's just like hard to have updates, you know? And to repeat what I said earlier, the game itself doesn't really have like a lower period on the platform Roblox. It's mainly just the community that falls a bit flat during this time. I'm not sure what it is, but it just is a bit demotivating. I've obviously gone through it a couple years now. It's okay, you get through it. Christmas comes along and it's quite good, but yeah. Something I want to talk about is the future of Murder Mystery. Bro. And I'm gonna die. Okay, what was I saying? Something I want to talk about is the future of this game and the content that's going to come from it. Obviously, there's going to be new content creators coming and going. There's going to be old content creators packing the bags and leaving, you know, like the normal cycle. And this game is obviously going to get less, and then it's going to have peaks, and it's going to have valleys, and it's going to be up and down in players and popularity, especially with other games on the rise. And for the future, I think I'm going to stay with this content, but I want to hear your guys' feedback with whether I should continue just making content on this game, like short form and long form content on this game, or if I should venture further into other games and play different games on like long forms. Maybe not shorts because that's a bit difficult, but definitely long forms. And yes, I was thinking of stop. What is he looking at? I muted you because I was talking.
Wow, this guy is just too famous for me, bro. He's too famous for me now.
Anyway.
Be nice to me, bro. Now you're muting me. Like what?
I want to start some new content. Maybe I was thinking of doing some dress to impress because I know that's something that people like at the moment. But I just need to know your feedback because, yeah. I also want to say I do really enjoy murder mystery content, and I will continue to do it always. It's just like, you know, things are different and they will change, and I'll just have to adapt with the times, obviously. Oh, am I lagging? Okay, yeah. I don't know if I have much more to say. I was thinking if you guys would get behind it doing some long forms with Dylan because, you know, he's like, it's so embarrassing, but he's like my best friend on here, and I think it would be great for us to do some videos. We could become like a little video duo or something, if you guys want that, I guess. But yeah, we were discussing it, thinking about plans on what to do. And yeah, I just wanted to be transparent with everyone. I think that's all I kind of have to say. I know it's not much. Hopefully this video isn't boring. If I have more to say, I'll add it in. Make sure to go down to the description of this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'm not gonna force you, but if you wanna turn on the notifications to see when I post, that would be really great. I would love that. Check out my TikTok, same username as my TikTok, as my YouTube, I mean. Check out my Roblox, same as my YouTube and TikTok with an extra H. My group is literally just my username. I have a game, if you want to check it out, it's called Influencer Meeting Place. It's about meeting influencers and friends, making content, you know, all that. And I think that's everything. So I will see you in the next video. I hate doing intros. Anyway, hello. You'll probably be confused. like, oh my god, the video's already ended, or whatever. I needed to add something. I have a new Discord server that I probably should have mentioned earlier on in the video that you guys should join. I'll put the link on screen right now, so you can go and join, because I want to try and make it more active, and if there's not many members, then it's not going to be active, so I would really appreciate if you join. I know this is going to be right at the end of the video, so I don't expect many people to join, because not many people are going to be watching to the end of this video, because, you know, attention spans and stuff, yeah. But in my Discord server, there's announcements from me. You can talk to me in the main channel. There's upload pings, so you can see when I've uploaded on YouTube and TikTok. There's giveaways occasionally, if I can be bothered. There's obviously the chat. You can talk to other people. There's other influencers in that server. Not many, but there's a few. You can talk to them. You can submit your fan art. So instead of tagging me on your own post on YouTube or TikTok, it's easier. You can just send it straight to fan art and I'll see it. We do question of the days daily, almost daily, almost. Sometimes I forget. Where you can answer them, and it's just to get to know everyone. Sometimes I do announcements that are interactive, where you can give me feedback. You can give me video ideas, video help. I think that's enough. So I'm just gonna end it here.